What is up, guys? I'm Bruce GB and we are back with some more Naruto Online, and today we're going to be doing the buffs of Fire Main today. Today is Fire Main's buff, but we're going to check it out and see what they did to make him stronger. Alright, we're going to talk about what they changed before, and the first thing that I noticed they changed was his red lotus secret. Before, his red lotus secret used to, at the beginning of battle, increase the ninjutsu and combo rate by 40% for all secret jutsu users units in your lineup, last for 3 rounds. So this was basically, you can use this with like Itachi, Sasuke, you know, those kind of guys. Neji, I think Neji's a secret user. So you gave them a little combo rate, so they'll combo a little bit easier, and a ninjutsu buff by 40%. 40% is pretty good. So he was great putting them together into teams with those type of ninjas, because you could just give them a boost, and not all of those ninjas are fire ninjas. Like Sasuke is not a fire ninja, so you couldn't use like fire style to enhance them, but you could use it for Itachi. So you could just pick the red lotus one and give them both a buff. You go to secret technique right here. As you see, Shisui is one, Sasuke, Hokage, Ino's basically the special clan types. Neji, Choji, Shino. The special clans is what the secret technique is. And as you can see down here, some more people. So he was good with all these ninjas if you had the secret technique. So Madara, Itachi, and this Madara, you already have a secret technique team that's a Uchiha, and you go buff them all. So that's basically what he used to do. But let's see what he does now. Alright, before the beginning of battle, increase the ninjutsu and combo rate by 40% of all secret jutsu users in your lineup. Additionally, when a mystery defeats an enemy, that skill's cooldown is reset to 0. Lasts for 5 rounds. So basically this buff lasts for 5 rounds. I'm thinking that when they say when a mystery defeats a enemy, I'm thinking they're just talking about his mystery. So I don't think his cooldowns get reset when some other mystery goes off and kills, and it resets his or resets theirs. So I'm just thinking they're talking about his mystery. When his mystery kills somebody, it resets to 0. It kind of makes you want to use fire style dragon flame jutsu or phoenix fire jutsu. So it can try to encourage people to use those mysteries a little bit more than always using the illusion mirror, because mostly everybody uses either the illusion mirror or the secret seal jutsu. So trying to get people to use the other jutsus a little bit more often, and it's actually pretty good. The 40% buff is already what it had, plus you could reset your mystery to 0, so you can just reset it over and over. I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure if it counts for clones, because if this counts for clones and you use your mystery and you kill the clone, like a clone dies from just the area effect, and it resets it, this will be a awesome buff to this red lotus secret technique move. Now, the next thing they have changed on Fire Main was his clone. At the beginning of battle, summon one a Boro clone, I think that's what it's called, a Boro clone with life based on 45% of the main body life points. Scarlet Blade will also get an extra standard attack whenever this Oboro clone uses a standard attack. Basically, the clone standard attack is to give you an extra standard attack. That's what it used to be before. You gain a 45% clone, so the clone was actually pretty tanky. But all it was there for was to help the mysteries, so you can reset your mysteries cooldown and give you an extra standard attack. Let's see what they changed and how they made it better. Now, at the beginning of the battle, summon one Oboro clone with the life based on 40% hit points. Scarlet Blaze will also gain an extra standard attack whenever this clone attacks. This clone has a chance of evading mysteries. One reason his clones will die really fast, and it'll tank up like a good amount of damage the first round, but it mostly dies. If you put it in the front row, it's gonna, die to standard attacks and all that stuff. But if you put it behind somebody, like, I don't know, if you have like a Han in front of your clone, and somebody uses their mystery on your Fire Main, Fireman was going to get hit, but that clone is going to dodge, so it can try to survive a little bit longer while giving you an extra, standard attack. And since all his mysteries, or most of his mysteries, if you have the clone on the field, it reduces the cooldown by 1. And if you have like the secret technique on as well, you're basically going to try to keep that mystery up so you can use it every single round. Because this reduces it by 1, so you can basically use it every round as long as the clone is up. And if you kill something, it just resets it automatically if you kill something with the red lotus. So you can basically kill an enemy with the secret technique, or have the clone up, and the clone would just be dodging mystery. So I think that's a pretty good buff to the Boro clone. Next we have Bani chakra. Alright, let's see what it used to do before. For the first action of in a round, recover 20 chakra and a small amount of life. It was just a good way to get some chakra. You get a little bit of chakra and you get some life. It was okay. It was just like maybe you needed to do a mystery in the first round that took some chakra, 40 chakra, or maybe you wanted to do a couple of mysteries that had 20 chakra in the first round. Fireman did it. You could just use Fireman to get a little bit extra chakra. But let's see what they changed it to now. Before Scarlet Blade's first action each round, recover 20 chakra and a small amount of life. This skill has a chance of recovering 40 chakra and a small amount of life. So basically it has a 40% chance of trying to get 40 chakra instead of 20 chakra. So if you get lucky, this is like RNG right here. If you get lucky, you get 40 chakra. You have a lot of chakra in the first round or the second round. But if you don't get lucky, you still get 20 chakra. That's already 20 chakra is already still good with a little bit of life, go up. And 40 chakra, 40% chance of getting 40 chakra is even better. So I like the move; it's pretty good, and it kind of works out with the team I have right now. I tested it out while I was testing out to get some recording for this video. I was noticing I was having almost like 100% chakra the whole game, and with Mabui and Fireman to give me full chakra to use May and Jiraiya and Fireman's mystery all in the next round. I can basically use all their mysteries in the next round and just do a whole big burst of damage. So I'm kind of liking that. Still got to test this team out more and do some little changes, but what I've been seeing, I was like doing all their mysteries in the second round. So you get a lot of chakra. The last thing that changes is his last passive. Let's see what it used to do before. The mystery skill cooldown timer of this unit will be 0 if this unit's mystery skill defeats an opponent. Damaged by this unit's 2 clones. What? The Reddit wrote this, man. Damaged by this unit 2 clones, puppets, and summonings will increase by 50%. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't even know what to tell you about this. I never used this once since they changed it in 4.0. I didn't use it at all, so I wouldn't even tell you I wouldn't even know what to tell you because I have never tested it out, never tried it, because it just didn't seem that good to me. All the other ones seemed a lot better, so I just never used the mystery at all. So I'm gonna do this. If you guys use this, put it in the comment section below. Well, how did you use this passive? Because I never used it at all. It didn't look that good to me, so I never even tested it out. I couldn't even tell you. And I don't even think I've seen other people use this against, so I couldn't even know what it actually do. Because what I'm seeing, it sounds like if you defeat somebody with a mystery skill, I'm guessing that's what they changed to. They moved it to the secret technique. This one, I'm guessing they moved this to secret technique. I'm guessing they increased puppets, clones, and summonings by 50%. That's all I can tell you for this one, because I didn't use this one at all, not once. I never used it. But let's see what they changed it to. At the beginning of each round, remove all debuffs and increase the ninjutsu by 20%. That sounds way better to me. It was easier to read because the way they wrote the other last thing was so complicated. I couldn't even understand it. And this just seemed just way better. He takes off all the debuffs, so putting stuff on him, he's gonna take it off unless he can standard attack. If he can't standard attack, well, I don't know. I don't think if he can standard attack, he doesn't get an action. If he's like immobile or chaos, I don't think he might not take it off. But if like poison, paralyze, all the other stuff, he'll take it off and he'll increase his ninjutsu by 20%. So it makes him actually pretty stronger. So you have the red lotus, and I keep going back to the red lotus, but it seems like the red lotus is one of the best things he has right now. Because if you're just using it even for just him, because he's a secret technique ninja or jutsu, use it just for him. That's already 40% ninjutsu plus a 20% when he does his round and he takes off the debuff. Now you can use his mystery and all that stuff and do some more damage. So I'm actually liking this too. To me, these are all great buffs for fire main. The last ones, it looks like they just add additional stuff to each ability, each passive he has. They just added a small additional thing to it. They made the clone they made the clone dodge, so they just added that. The red lotus, they just added that the cooldown is reset. It looks like they took it off his last passive and put it onto that one, so it goes down to 0. And they gave him immunity, or remove all debuffs, and 20% buff to chakra. With this one, they have a 40% chance of getting 40 chakra. So these are the buffs for fire main. To me, these are real good buffs. I can't wait to test it out because I've been using this team. I've been trying to see if I wanted to use water main or fire main, and both of these buffs work well with this team. I just have to figure out which one works the best with my team I've been using right here, and I'm liking them both. Let me know what you guys think about this fire main buff, if you like it. And the next main I will be doing is lightning main, and wind main will be last. So next is lightning main. Before we go, let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers. That's our goal. If you guys enjoy, hit that like button. If you did not, hit that like button. Anyway, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I said Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in a breeze.